So today we're at the Aviara Golf Club. It's a great course. Unfortunately, one of my worst golfing days because I've been undergoing some swing changes, and with the camera setup, etc. Not trying to make an excuse, but essentially there are a few holes that I didn't feel like filming anymore because my game just wasn't at the place where it should be. Also, I didn't want to slow down the play because there are other people playing at the same time. So, anyways, this will still I would still want to keep as a memory, as a progression, to see how my game will continue to improve. So let's get to it. So this is the first hole. I actually started off decently. The first hole is a 351 yard par 4. I hit this one decently. Second shot, not so much. Hit it a little right, and then chipped it on 2-putt for a bogey. Not a bad start. Second hole similarly, hit this one decent, but I could start to feel my driver getting a little shorter and shorter by the holes. The second shot on the second hole, hit this one decent, a little short. Again, chipped it on 2-putt for another bogey. And iron actually was pretty decent. This one, 147 yards. I hit a 8-iron on there, short, but 2-putt for par. And the fourth hole, similarly, driving it pretty decently, but it started hitting like 220. I started the first hole 240 and slowly cutting down on the distance for some reason. And then my driver started going off all over the place. The fifth hole going to the right, lost the ball, was right next to a bunker, chunked the bunker, and it was not good. This is kind of the start where I'm kind of starting to be too tentative and control the ball flight with my arms and hands and wrist. So. And the next hole here is the number 6, 188 yard uphill par 3. This is my stock weak fade miss, and I got a bogey on that hole. Number 7, again my driver still kind of all over the place. Got a double bogey on this hole, and this one obviously you can see topped it. So it was kind of just all over the place, yeah, and then start to skull my drives because again my hands and arms are started to take over. I'm not using my big body to swing, no hip turn, certainly no weight shift, and so it was all arms at this point. And so it can only go downhill. You can get away with doing that on the wedges because they're short, but on the long irons, long clubs, there's no way you can get away with those fast swings. So yeah, topped another one there, and at this point, I don't get mad. I just try to figure it out, but it's tough to figure it out on the course. But the good thing about filming these shots is that I can come back and look at my swing, and I'm fortunate enough to have some friends that are coaches, and they can tell me pointers. Shout out to Andy. Basically, yeah, it was all arm, out to in swing. It was just not good. Obviously, I can get away with irons, like I said, but the long club driver, I lost it for a few holes. Finally, kind of got it back, but it was too late, and still wasn't hitting good. I was still hitting like these weak cuts. And actually hit that one decent. So, irons. This one is probably my best shot of the day. 140, 8-iron, stuck it pretty close to putt. This one was okay. The next shot was a 3 wood. Topped it, and so there you go. Safe. Yay! Finally, good drive. This one is a major toppage. But I mean, it's a great course. I had a fun time. It was just I wish my game would have been in a better shape. I didn't film the chip shots, and those are just as bad. My short game, well, I mean, I can't blame my short game is just kind of bad. This is the 18th hole. I got this one almost into the water, but actually survived, and then hit this one actually really well. 5-iron, 175. Just went a little right and into the water on the 18th hole. So, but that's it. Hopefully the next round at Aviara will be better. So.